What up, it's Richard Ortiz 123 coming at you guys again with another video. As you guys can tell by the title, I'm going to be reviewing this fine piece of machinery. It's a 2018 Mercedes-Benz E43 AMG. This car, I've had it for 2 weeks and I've driven it a total of maybe 3 days. If you guys are interested in what's going on with this car and all the mechanical issues I'm having and the dealership and warranty problems, check out the link in the description. I made another video describing everything, so go check that out. I'm not going to be talking about any of that in this video. I'm strictly going to be showing you guys the outside, the inside of the car. I'm going to show you guys all the features and if this car is held up in 8 years. Jumping right to it, this, as you guys can see, is a beautiful fucking car. If you guys aren't subscribed to my channel, I did post a video on my YouTube about a year and a half ago of an E350 in the same exact location. That was my old car. I sold that one, I think in June of last year. And I got this a few days ago. One of the best looking cars ever. Mercedes is my favorite brand of vehicles. I just think everything about them is perfect. I am a Mercedes dick rider. I don't care what y'all niggas say. This is the E43 variant. Like I said, it's not an E63. I don't want to hear that bullshit in the comments about you guys saying, oh, it's a fake AMG, this, that, and the third. Mercedes says it's an AMG, so that's what I'm calling it. This has the $4,000 matte paint job, selenite gray. It looks beautiful, it looks amazing. However, when there's problems, those problems become very expensive. For example, right here, somebody, I guess the old owner didn't want to fix it properly, so they took it to a cheap person to fix. I'm in the auto damage industry and I know about this paint job. This whole entire bumper needs to get refinished. You can't just like scuff it and try to like buff it out. The whole thing needs to get repainted. If you only try to refinish one point, it's gonna look weird. It's not gonna match, so yeah. But other than that, you know, it has a little bit of scratches here and there, but it's an amazing looking car. I think MSRP on this specific car was over 90 grand. The other problem I see is right here. You guys see that here? This bumper probably needs to get replaced. Or maybe a shop can try and fix it, but in terms of doing a good job, I'd recommend replacing that. Just me as an adjuster. I really don't even know where to start with this car because it's just so much to take in. For starters, it is a twin turbo V6. It is the M276 variant. This is the final year of the 276. In 2019, they introduced the M256, which is an inline six with a hybrid 48-volt system. A lot of people say that one gives problems and a lot of people say it's reliable. I kind of want to own it for myself to see how it is, but I definitely get the facelifted version, which is in the 2021s and up. This has the 20-inch wheels. These wheels are actually cracked on the inside and they're prone to cracking. This is a very common issue on these wheels. You know, it's just what it is. This car does have air suspension, so I can adjust it from a button. It has basically everything you can think of. The only option it does not have is the panel sunroof and soft closing doors, but I can kick this I can kick the trunk, then it'll open. And then it has the buttons here if I want to lock it or close it, and I can kick it again to lock it and close it. You gotta kind of get in there. There you go. Pretty cool feature. Here's the engine bay. Very beautiful. Like I said, this isn't a hand-built motor, so people think it's a fake AMG, but I don't give a fuck what y'all saying, bro. It's a real AMG. And what? So this is how it looks. Has 64,562 miles on it. Beautiful on the inside as well. Let me start it up for you guys.
Expand.
Turn that off. Beautiful. I'm gonna put my microphone on the exhaust so you guys can hear the revs. This definitely isn't like a BMW where it's like pops and bangs and all that nonsense. You can tune these. It's not as easy as a BMW. They're two completely different cars. If you want a Mercedes, it's not really to tune it, but you can do that as well if you wanted to. I really don't know where to start because there's just so much to go over. I guess we'll start here. It does have heated and cooled seats for both the driver and the passenger, and I can also control the passenger's side from the driver's side. So if I want to push the seat up, I can do that. If I want to turn on their heat or their AC, I can do that as well, just from my side. which is pretty cool. It does have one touch up down windows for all four. It has folding mirrors here. They also fold when you lock. These windows, I think, are double paned. There's an extra option on the window sticker. I'll put a picture of the window sticker so you guys can see how fully loaded this car is. It does also have all of the options here. This one, it literally steers the car by itself. It's not perfect. It's not like a Tesla. But if it's on the highway and it detects the lines, it'll, you know, it'll keep you in the middle. This one is the adaptive cruise control. So it'll stop and it'll go. When you're in traffic, it detects cars ahead of you and shit like that. This one is the parking brake. This one is the heads-up display, which hopefully you guys can see there. I think you guys can. How the hell do I zoom in? There you go. I can adjust that as well. You can put a bunch of settings on there, which is pretty cool. This one is for the rear sunshade, as you guys can see. And then this one is for the air suspension. If I press it, vehicle rising. So, yeah. This does have the LED lights. At nighttime, these lights, the headlights, they do like a little show. Then you got a whole bunch of options on this. You know, this is fully customizable if you want. You can show like the AMG. You can show your G-force. You can show a bunch of shit. Here you can do your consumption. It's just fully customizable to your liking. Yo, I literally just figured this out while I'm sitting in the car. This heats up. I had this heated seat going on because I was showing you guys, and this shit is fucking hot. I'm assuming if I turn on my side, this side will heat up too, but I didn't even know that. And I just fucking, like, even just sitting here, I figured that out, which is fucking cool. Anyways, back to what I was saying. This has a couple different modes. It has Sport Plus. It has Sport, Comfort, Individual, and Eco. Obviously, everybody wants to be a Sport Plus. When it is a Sport Plus, I can visibly hear the exhaust get louder, and I feel the suspension like getting tighter. I guess M is manual. I don't really know what that does. This is to adjust your suspension. So you have Comfort, Sport, and Sport Plus. This is traction control, and then this is for infotainment. This is for the auto start, which is always off. Then this is for your parking. It actually parks itself. So you can, what is that noise? I think the car was lowering itself, which is making a noise. But yeah, this car parks itself, which is pretty cool. You pull up to a spot and it'll do all the work for you. Obviously, you guys can see the ambient lighting. Let me show you how to get there. So you go to, this does have Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and all that nonsense. For the vehicle. Does also have massaging seats. The massaging seats do work and you feel it, but it's not like crazy. I like the Wave because you feel it everywhere. Back to what I was saying, the light settings. So it does have ambient lighting and you can adjust it to what you like. I have it on blue, but you can do multicolor. You can do like all of these colors here. So it's up to you to see what you like. One of my favorite options in this car, so this is actually cologne from Mercedes, and you can put your own cologne in here. You put it in here and then you can have it come out the vent. This is a really nice car. I've owned it for 2 weeks. Like I said, I've only driven it for 3 days. This has held up amazing over the 8 years that it's been out. Kind of looks like a 2025. Every day that I've driven it, I've only driven it 3 days. I've always gotten compliments on it. I don't know if it's because of the color or if it's because of how it looks, but it's a very nice car nonetheless. Should you buy one? I'd say it definitely depends. The M276 is a reliable engine. The transmission kind of sucks, but Mercedes isn't really known for making good transmissions anyways. This car does have a few issues. It needs 2 front air struts, which is about $6,000. It needs the cam cover seals, which is about $2 grand. It needs spark plugs, which are about $1,000 at the dealer, but I can do them myself for like 200 bucks. It needs an air filter, which is like 200 bucks, but I can do it myself for like 20. It needs the differential, the transmission fluid serviced, and it needs 2 front wheels because they're cracked, which are about like $800 each. So the AMG tax is a real thing. Definitely it's pay to play. If you want to get one of these cars, just know every time something goes bad, that ticket's going to be expensive. These cars aren't really known for blowing their engines or their transmissions. They're pretty reliable, but things do go wrong, and when they do go wrong, it does get a little pricey. This is a quick video just showing you guys, like, you know, around the car, and you should buy one. I definitely think you should. Just be careful. Do a pre-purchase inspection when you do buy one, and I think you should be good to go. Like I said, if you guys have any questions, just let me know in the comments. It's D Richard Ortiz 123, signing out. Peace.